As of May 11th, my channel will no longer be monetized. If you enjoy my content, help me stay afloat by donating to my Cash App or PayPal. I will post both on the screen. I have to pay for monthly editing tools to keep the content flowing. Thanks in advance. This audio is of events that took place many years ago. Please find this audio for its historical and entertainment value only. Hellcat.
I said, man, I need to give me some dogs like that. So, and I was like, how the dogs bred? Said Zebo, Carver's Tiger Jack, Littlestone was like double Zebo top and bottom. And so I was like, shoot, man, you ever get some puppies, man? And I'd like to get one, man. You know what I mean? I'll buy it. You know what I mean? So he told me, he said, well, boom. He said, I'm going to breed Stone back to Ginger. He said, well, no, that was the first time he would have done it. So he bred Stone to Ginger. And he said, now, I'm going to give you one puppy. I said, okay, cool. So when it all boiled down, he gave me Tuto, one of the brothers. And he gave his daughter Turbo. And he gave Choker, one of my homeboys, Lady Stone. She was the only female in the litter. So, he did what he said. He gave all us a pup. We didn't have to pay for it. He just gave it to us. And so I liked it Turbo. So the daughter, she was like, look, I really don't want this dog. She said, but if you want it, you know what I mean? We kind of cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he said, if you want it, I'll let you buy it. I said, okay, shit, well, how much you want? She told me her price, so I bought it. So now I got two of them. So we get to checking them. And, Tuto, he seemed to be promising, but he was a big dog. He was in the 55, 50-something. But anyway, we got him together and we went to check in Turbo. And boy, he was just a blast. I mean, he showed he was doing it like Big Stone. I mean, Big Stone and Little Stone. He was doing it like that. He gonna break you up. You ain't gonna make it,
right?
Unless they take you out of there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then homeboy Choker kind of had some shortfalls, and so one of my other buddies, he said, shit, dude. He said, I'm gonna get that bitch. I said, you can get her. He said, yeah. He said, I already got her. I said, what? I said, you got the bitch? He said, yeah. So him and Jam, they decide that they want to do them. And so I told them, me and Jam my homeboy, but and Pete, he was my homeboy too, but I said, shit, man, I'm betting on Duchess, man. Shit, Duchess been killing everything. That was Little Stone's sister. She killing everything in the chest. She killing them. I mean, straight getting rid of her. So I'm like, shit, she ain't gonna have a chance with Duchess. He said, man, this better than Duchess. Because he done seen Duchess go too,
Right.
So I'm saying, all right. Because he had the other brother, Brody. He had the other brother, Brody. So time came, time was set, and they did them. And man, Stone ran away with her. I'm talking about it was no contest. it was just unbelievable. And I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she just made Duchess look like she wasn't even of existence. Man, this bitch is special. So I said, damn, Duke. I said, what you gonna do with her? He said, you know what I'm gonna do? I said, what's that? He said, I'm gonna sell it to you. I said, you gonna sell it to me? He said, yeah. He said, you can get her. He said, but I ain't gonna let you get her right now. You know, I'm gonna heal her up, get her cleaned up. Once I get her all cleaned up, she yours. I like, yeah, this nigga lying, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he got her cleaned up. He said, yo, Duke, she all yours, man. Just give me this here. I said, you got it. I paid him, brought it to me. So now I done seen her do that. I ain't had to see her do nothing else.
Right.
She killed. She got rid of one of the baddest motherfuckers that was in our hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You didn't see nothing else, and so that's what made me campaigner. You know, and, everybody was talking about the Cunningham brothers, like you know, they this, they that, they this, they that. And I said, well, good. Go let them know I want to see them. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't want to see them? You can't hang with them. Shit.
Let me ask you this question though. But prior to you going into the Cottinghams, how long had you been in the dogs?
Oh hell, I had shit. I was on that 1976.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
was seasoned already.
Well, you know, life is a learning process,
Right.
and the more you go through, the more you become developed to the different things of life. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like everything don't just come at one time.
No,
You know,
I got you. So
you know,
Brad, you was talking about the Cottingham going into them?
yeah. So they said, and the Cottinghams had what's that, Hachi, and I had Turbo, and so we did Lady Stone and Turbo the same night. And Willie Nelson, well, see, I didn't know Willie Nelson, but they was 20 something and old, you know, but they was friends with the Cottinghams. So they bring in somebody they feel like top notch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, shit, hey, that's it. Cause I had to match the Hungry Man and Big Dude, you know, before that. Uh, and I just felt like I was right, and Butchie. You know, I had to match a few dogs before that, but I just felt like I was in a place to understand spiritually what it took to get what we needed out of the animal. And so, you know, then man, you gonna work both of them? I said, yeah. Man, goddamn, man, you should just be working one. Man, look here, man. Let me do my thing, y'all do y'all thing. So all the hype, you know, because you know we just said they should be unbeatable.
Right.
But we go in there and we do Lady Stone and Willie Nelson, bitch. I got a throat, dog. That's what I was thinking. And so she finished her, and we won that. So now it's Turbo and Hachi, which is a brother to Boom. And so we put them down, and Turbo just ate him up. A lot of them people that was rooting for the Cunninghams, they got real quiet because it wasn't a whole lot of us, you know, because
Right.
you know, it was just a few of us, but it wasn't like 10, 20, or 30 of us. It wasn't nothing like that. It was more of them than it was us, you know, but everybody seen the results. So after that, we moved on, and so then Tent, let's see, yeah. So then Tent, he hollered at me like, "Yo, you know, I heard you got that bitch, you know, let's do it." With the bitch Miss Yellow,
Mm.
and I said, "No problem." Uh, and we did that, and I think it was like 22. It was under 30 minutes. She finished her, you know, and she supposed to been a good bitch, but Stone, Now, when Stone got on her, Stone got on her head, then went in her shoulder, went in her chest, went in her back. I mean, she just went everywhere on that bitch. I was like, I don't know if I got a thought. What kind of dog I got?
Yeah, now she said because first you think she one dimensional, now she's showing you she's something else. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know she gonna punish your ass. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. That bitch don't let up, man. Man, and believe it or not, man, and whether people recognize it or not, even in her matches, I had to snatch her off of her. You know what I mean? No, yeah. You when you see that moment, you know you got them, and you know, and then they down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you got to be able to come in. You know, you don't call the turn on they dog. You know what I mean? We call the turn on 10 dog and everything. Referee recognized the turn and everything, and so now I got to zero in getting this bitch off her because I know she ain't gonna let her go. She just, man, you know, she just work. And man, I caught that opportunity. Whoop, I got off of that. I said, okay, good. Same thing, and then so after we did that, you know, everybody was talking about Blondie and Tornado. So I was like, damn, shit, there's some nice targets there. Boy. I said, I need to see. And I said, boy, you walk that way, you're gonna have to have some numbers. I said, okay, no problem. Well, we'll find the numbers. And so Mr. T Roadblock, him and Greg, they was brothers. They in Michigan.
Right.
Bro, this a bitch, man. Saginaw, Michigan. Man, she killing everything, bro. Bro, I don't know, man. I said, well, goddamn, T, tell them motherfucker I want to do something. Because they was cool with her, Vanna Danny and all them. Stand the man, you know all that story. I don't know if you do, but.
Right. Stan the Man. That's Stan the Man and Vanna Boys. They both own that dog, right?
Yeah. If you know their history.
Yeah.
And anyway, I said, shit. I said, well, tell them, let's get it on. Fat Bills, man, come tell you, man, that's a bad bitch, man, bro. You know, that's a bad bitch. I was like, yeah. So as we proceed, they decided, you know, let's put the forfeits up. I said, well, cool, it's on. We put the forfeits up and everything. So now I'm preparing Lady Stone. I'm getting her ready, man. Bitch working out good and doing good. Then she goddamn comes in heat. I said, God damn, bitch. So I got a guard dog, German Shepherd, you know, and he goddamn, you know, I let him run loose. Well, had two of them,
Right.
and run loose. But I come home and this motherfucker stuck with the bitch. I'm like, what the fuck? So, okay. All right. So I said, I got to abort the puppies. So I go to the veterinarian. I say, look, man, the yard dog got stuck. And I didn't want to cut his shit off, man, because, you know, I love the dog. The dog, man, parts protection. Shit, man, you couldn't get close to me, man. That motherfucker, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't getting close to none of them dogs. He'll eat your ass up. You know what I mean? That's what I had him for. And so I said, well, okay, goddamn it. I'm gonna keep this motherfucker in the fence. You know what I mean? You know, put his ass in the fence. This motherfucker come out that goddamn fence, man. Stuck again. God damn. But she wouldn't let no other fucking dog get close to her. But this motherfucker, she was. I guess he been worn ever since she was a puppy. I mean,
Yeah.
he was nailing her ass, man. So then I took her back, got that aborted. I said, okay, God damn it, this motherfucker. So I said, okay, I'm gonna put a collar on this motherfucker instead of putting him in the fence. Put a collar on his ass, and goddamn it, you know what it is. Man, this motherfucker done backed out. Don't ask me that, man. I had that collar on him right, you know, 2 fingers, you know. Man, he come out there goddamn calling when he got that pussy.
Did it again.
Yeah, the 3 times. God damn. Now, okay. So on one of them trips coming back home, I I you know, I drove up there with her on the back of the truck. You know what I mean? She didn't, So I'm coming home and I'm coming down the highway. I look in the back of the truck. I don't see the bitch. I said, oh my God. I stopped on the fucking highway, man. And guess where she was?
Where she was at?
Hanging from the leash and the collar on the ground. And man, I looked at her past, man. All you could see was bones, bro. I couldn't believe that shit, man. So I picked her up and I put it inside the truck, man. You can imagine the traffic stopping and blowing their horn and all that shit. I stopped on the fucking highway, man. So I put her in the truck. I took her home. I said, God damn. I think it was like 3 weeks to get this bitch ready. She done got fucked 3 times, 3 aborted times, and goddamn it, jumped off the truck and passed all the way down to her bones. So I sat back and I went in a deep thought of how do I repair this bitch and make sure she ready. And cause I couldn't run her, you know what I mean?
Right.
Run her. So I said, I'm gonna swim her. You know what I mean? I know she can't be putting a pad on the ground right now because, she fucked up. So I'm gonna swim her. So I made the little thing, put heat in my building and put heat, on the little tank. And I goddamn, just let her stroke, you know what I mean? Let her do a thing.
Right.
And kept fucking with her. And then, so after, using salt water and stuff like that, and then using pine tar. And then, man, I built pads on that bitch.
You got creative, huh?
Oh, man, this is no lie, man. I got me some black dirt. I meant to say that red dirt.
The clay,
Red dirt.
the red clay.
Yeah, red clay. That shit get hard like concrete. God damn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what I did, I would soak her pads, her feet, with the pine tar, and then I would have me some dry red clay dirt, but
Right.
it's smooth like sand. I got it grinded up, and then I put her pads in, and I would do that like 2 or 3 times a day, 3, 4 times a day, and I did that every day. Man, I say about, I ain't gonna lie, I say about 7 days. The 8th day, that bitch come out the doghouse. Goddamn bouncing on us. Goddamn that bitch on her feet. Cause while she was like happy, like she was walking on pins or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when she come out like that, I said, shit, this bitch ready. hey, and so one of my things to test conditioning is to go on long high step and walk. Cause see, I used to do a lot of high stepping with her too. That was part of my key. With my big heavy boots and I'm like, I'm just dressed out, to a workout, but she gotta carry me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to walk. I don't want my dog walking beside me.
Right. All the way out in front.
Now that motherfucker gotta be not just in front. That mother gotta be carrying me.
So, and how long a leash you would use for that?
I say about 8 feet.
Okay.
About 8 feet. You know what I mean? And that bitch would drag, man, my arms. That's the way I train my dogs to do, like a sled dog.
Right.
Cool. That's how I want, because see, I weighed at the time probably about 220, 225. So she pulling 225 pounds with the boots and all that shit on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she got back where she could dig like that. You know what I mean? It's this that like a machine, you know?
So that lets you
So
know her past was back back in good health.
man, she was ready to go. And that bill was concerned a lot of people. I had a lot of old dog men like, boom, don't do it. This bitch killing dogs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, you know, friends, everybody, don't do it. Don't do it. You know. And then Gene Smith called me to his house. I'll never forget this. You know, cause Blondie had some of that honey bunch stuff in him. And Gene, you know, he bred a lot of that.
The Gene Smith, did he own the dog Jeep's son, Gene's Lug?
Yeah, Gene's ham and Gene's honey. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Gene's. Yeah, from North Carolina. Yeah.
All right.
And so he's like, Boone, I want to talk to you, Boone. I want to talk to you. I said, okay. He said, come on over to the house. I said, okay. You know, there ain't many black people can say they've been to his house.
Right, right.
But man, this motherfucker, well, excuse me, I'm sorry. This dude could grow that damn good ganja, boy. Ooh, this motherfucker. And when he rolled one big as your big lungs. He said, come on over to the house. Man, let me buy something. I don't sell it. I just grow it for myself, Boom. Hey, so we smoking, and you know, he had, you know, you see them white guys with the big long beard, white beard and white sideburn, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
He said, Boom. He said, I want to ask you something. What dog do you think Butch had can deal with any of the dogs that we've been breeding? Butch ain't got no dog that can deal with these dogs. Now, you don't need to do it. Now, I done told you don't need to do it, Boom. I like you. You're a good guy, but you ain't got no dog that can whoop that dog. So, now you know, he didn't know me well enough to understand what he said. By him saying that, I told him real quietly, calmly. I said, Gene, the dog is off of Ginger and Little Stone. Well, Boom, them dogs ain't all. Don't worry about that. I said, I'm going to make sure you have a front row seat. I said, because I want you to see this. Well, Boom, I'll come, Boom. But Boom, I just wish you just call it off. You don't need to do it. No, I'm going to do it, but I want you to be there to see it. So there don't be no doubt in your mind the caliber of dog that Butch bred. See, what everybody have to understand is back in them times is, you know, a black man didn't have the wisdom to understand what a bulldog was. They mostly looked at us like, you know, something to pass off.
Right.
But I want him to understand I was a newer generation of the black man from that era. You see, and my solely goal was to whoop y'all ass. I don't give a fuck who you were, how many you were, how much money you had, motherfucker, let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Cut that shit up. Yeah, you got it. I'm sorry, you got me a little hype. Yeah, so it ain't just about being black. It's about understanding that we are men with thoughts of goodness in the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and planning and preparing to do battle. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We don't need you to tell me how to do a battle or where to go to do my battle. All I need you to say you're going to do it, and I know how to prepare.
Right.
So after all this stuff I done went through, Lady Stone, you done heard this. And so I'm still packing that damn red clay on the pads along with the pine tar. I'm building rubber. And you know, I didn't know you could build rubber for a dog. I didn't know that.
Mm.
A lot of people use that purple stuff. That stuff ain't, it just covered up purple.
Right.
What I'm talking about is bring flesh and everything together. Now, I don't know what it is about that red dirt.
It's deep in it. You know, at one time, I know some people in the South that they used to, when they was younger, I'm talking about like in the, like, I say in the 60s and the early 70s, they said you could eat that red clay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people in the South now still do.
mm, if you could
It's,
get to it, if you could find where's it at, because right now you gotta, it ain't as plentiful as it used to be one back in the days because of global warming and all of that. But that's a whole nother topic.
no, it ain't because of global warming. It's because they building everywhere. They turning everything into neighborhoods.
Right.
At
That's yeah, yeah.
And so, but it's the dirt is still there. See, the dirt is still. I got plenty. I got 10 acres. Well, hell, I got more than. But anyway, it's plenty of dirt. It's plenty of dirt. All you gotta do is find it, crush it up, make sure it's pure and fine. And when you put that pine tar on that them pads, and you throw that you throw that dirt on there. Hey, every time you building the layer. Every time. If you do it 2-3 times, you done build 3 layers. Every day, 3-4 times, 3-4 layers. That's what you do. And that's what I did. So now, everybody coming from out the country, you know what I mean, or from other states, like, yo, bro, I'm coming. I said, come on down. Hey, bro, yo, man, I'm coming. Ain't none of them saying they betting on me, though.
They coming, but they ain't betting, huh? On you, huh? Hey, so did you pick that up then when you said like they said they coming but they ain't betting on you? Did you say that? Did you say to yourself they ain't they coming but they ain't betting on me then at that time?
See, check this out. Yo, bro, man, we coming, man. We gonna be there. I'm just checking, seeing what they gonna say. They say, yeah, we gonna be there, man. We coming to see it, man. We coming to see
Mm.
it. So I understood the word. See, like words out of people's mouth mean something.